I realized something was very wrong when I opened my cereal box and a tiny, glowing mechanical hummingbird flew out, leaving a trail of golden, gear-shaped sparkles across my kitchen table. Instead of milk, my spoon was suddenly filled with liquid starlight, and when I looked out the window, the oak tree in our yard had grown silver brass leaves that chimed like wind bells every time the breeze touched them. The grass wasn't green anymore. It had turned into a soft, velvety teal fabric, and small copper ladybugs with glowing turquoise eyes were busy polishing the dewdrops as if they were precious diamonds. My house hadn't just changed. It felt like I had stepped right into the middle of a giant, magical watch. Tick-tock, tick-tock, we're running out of luck. A tiny voice squeaked from behind my toaster. Out popped a small, round creature that looked like a pocket watch with fuzzy, bumblebee wings. He had 2 golden hands for a mustache and a tiny top hat perched between his ticking ears. This was Tikko, the timekeeper of the secret garden. He looked very frazzled, his gears worry faster than a spinning top. "The great mainspring has snapped," Tikko cried, his mustache twitching frantically. "If we don't find the golden key, the sun will get stuck at the top of the sky, and it will be lunchtime forever. Think of all the missed naps. I knew I couldn't let the world stay stuck in a never-ending noon. We had to find that key." But the house was no longer a house, it was a labyrinth of wonders. Guided by Tikko's glowing lantern tail, we began our journey. We didn't walk through the hallway. We floated down a river of melted chocolate that had appeared where the rug used to be. The chocolate felt warm and smelled like the best birthday party ever. "Stay close," Tikko warned. "The shadow snails love to move the furniture when no one is looking." As we reached the living room, the ceiling had disappeared, replaced by a vast canopy of giant, glowing mushrooms that pulsed with a soft, violet light. Deep among the mushroom stalks, we met our guide Seraphina, a dragon made entirely of shimmering soap bubbles. Seraphina didn't roar, she giggled, and every time she did, tiny bubbles shaped like hearts drifted into the air. She was transparent, reflecting all the colors of the rainbow in her swirling scales. "The golden key isn't lost," Seraphina whispered, her voice like the sound of popping bubbles. "It's just hidden behind the song of silence. To find it, you must be brave enough to listen to the things no one hears." She took us to the center of the garden, where a giant sunflower made of pure gold stood perfectly still. It wasn't ticking like everything else, it was silent. While Tikko paced back and forth and Seraphina swirled in the air, I knelt down in the teal grass. I closed my eyes and stopped worrying about the time or the lunchtime sun. I listened to the sound of the silver leaves chiming. I listened to the soft hum of the copper ladybugs. And then I heard it, a tiny, rhythmic heartbeat coming from the center of the golden flower. It wasn't a key made of metal. It was a key made of patience. I reached out and gently touched the center of the flower. As I did, a brilliant golden light erupted, and a small, glowing key materialized in my palm. It felt warm, like a sunbeam held in my hand. "You found it," Tikko cheered, his gears making a happy melody. With a gentle clink, we placed the key into the great mainspring at the base of the flower. Suddenly, the world gave a giant, satisfied tock. The sun began to move again, sliding gracefully toward the horizon to paint the sky in shades of orange, pink, and deep indigo. The silver leaves turned back into green wood. The chocolate river settled back into my cozy rug, and the mechanical hummingbird flew back into its box. Seraphina gave one last bubble giggle and dissolved into a gentle evening mist that smelled like lavender. I walked back to my bed, the floor feeling like solid, normal wood again.